Okay, let's discuss the exercise. The first question, addition. 5,493 plus 17,140. So we write 5,493. You have to add 17,140. So we write the unit 8, 4, 1, 7, 1. 17,148 you have to add. So let's add 3 plus 8, 11. 1 remains. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 1 remains. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 5 plus 7, 12. 1 remains. 1 plus 1, 2. The answer 22,641. Okay, the second question, 7,000 subtract 3,742. So let's write 7,000 subtract 3,742. You have to subtract. First, you have to subtract from each side. From 0, when you subtract, you cannot subtract. You have to borrow from tens, no value, 100, no value, 1,000. So you have to take from here. Then when you take here 10, then when you give 1, then here also the 10, and here when you give 1, you become 9, here 10. From 10, when you subtract 2, it's 8. 9 subtract 4, 5. 9 subtract 7, 2. 6 subtract 3, 3. The answer 3,258. Okay, the next one, adding decimals. 2.678 plus 34.6 plus 4.5. So let's write 2.678 plus 34. 3 tens, 4 units. Decimal 6. Next, 4.5. 4 unit, 0.5 tens. So when you add, if there is no value, you can write zeros. If not, without zeros, you can add. Right. So 8, here 7, 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, 1 remains, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 4, 11. 1 remains, 1 plus 3, 4. 41.778. Right, the next question, multiplying decimals. So 35.9 into 4.6. We'll write 35.9 into 4.6. You have to multiply. So when you multiply with decimals, first we won't consider about decimals. We just multiply. So let's multiply. 6 times 9, 54. 5 remain. 6 times 5, 30. 30 plus 5, 35. 3 remains. 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. Then you have to multiply by 4. 4 times 9, 36. 3 remains. 4 times 4, 5, 20. 20 plus 3, 23. 2 remain. 4 times 3, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So let's add. 4, 5 plus 6, 11. 1 remains. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 2 plus 4, 6. And here 1. So let's count after decimal how many numbers are there. After decimal, there are 2 decimal places. So you have to move 2 decimal places to the left side. 1, 2. The answer 165.14. Okay, the next question, dividing decimals. 47.8 divided by 7. So let's write 47.8 divided by 7. For 4, there are no 7s. For 47, there are 6. 7 times 6, 42. Then you have to subtract. From 7, when you subtract 2, it's 5. Then here, 0. Then you have to keep the decimal place and you have to take this 8, 58. So 58 divided by 7. So 58, there are 8. 7 times 8, 56. So now you have to subtract. From 8, when you subtract 6, it's 2. 5, when you subtract 5, it's 0. Then you have to put 0 here. For 20, 20 divided by 7. It's 740. There are 2. 7 times 2, 40. So subtract. Then when you subtract from 20, when you subtract 14, it's 6. For 60. For 60, there are 8. 7 times 8, 56. When you subtract, it's 4. So it is repeat, the decimal value is repeating. It's a recurring decimal. So we'll keep the answer as 3 decimal places. So we can write the answer as 6.828. Okay, question number 6, ratio. They have given the pictures, the shapes. The question is write any simplest form. The ratio of circles to square. Circles, there are 2. Squares, there are 4. So how to write the ratio? Using the column sign 2 to 4. But if you write like this, you won't get marks. You want to write in simplest form. So 2 to 4, when you make the simplest form, both numbers you can divide by 2. So when you write in the simplest term, answer 1 to 2. Okay. Question B, the ratio of squares to pentagon. Squares, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to pentagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to 5. So can you make it as a simplest term? No. Both numbers you cannot divide, so this is the simplest form. Okay. The next one, the ratio of pentagon to square. The pentagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 square 4. 5 to 4. The answer 5 to 4. Okay. Question number 7. Find the value. Okay. They have given a triangle. The interior area of the triangle is 180. So we'll write x plus 75 degrees plus 55 degrees equal to 180. 180 degrees. So let's add this 75 plus 55. 75 plus 55. 5 plus 5, 10. 1 remains. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 130. So x plus 130 degrees equal 180. So you have to find the value of x. You have to bring this plus 130 to the other side. So when you take the plus 130 to the other side, it will become minus. So 180 subtract 130. The answer will be x equal 50 degrees. Here the value is 50. The interior value of the triangle is 180. So when you add all these three, the answer should be 180. Okay, question number 8. Find the area of rectangle and the triangle. They will give one diagram and they will ask to find the area of rectangle and triangle. So how to find the area of the rectangle is length into width. So the length is 5 centimeters, width is 4 centimeters. 5 times 4, 20 centimeters square. The area of the rectangle is 20 centimeters square. Right. Next, we'll find the area of the triangle. So how to find the area of the triangle? Half into base into perpendicular height. So half, what is the base here? 5 centimeters. What is the perpendicular height? With 90 degrees. Here the perpendicular height, 4 centimeters. So let's simplify. Right, the 4 and 2 you can divide both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 5 times 2, 10 centimeters squared. If not, say half of the rectangle is the triangle. So 20 divided by 2 also 10 centimeters. Okay, question number 9. Name the parts of the circle. Okay, the midpoint of the circle is center. A, center. B, around the circle. The perimeter of the circle we call circumference. 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 C. C. So the center to the circumference when we draw a line, that is radius. Okay. The center to, so the D is its diameter. The diameter means when we draw a line throughout the passing through the center, its diameter. So D is diameter. So what is the half of the diameter? The half of the diameter is radius. So if the radius is 7 centimeters, what is the value of the diameter? How much is the diameter? So diameter means it's 2 times of radius. So 2 times 7, the diameter is 40. Okay, the last question, you have to use the correct symbol greater than, less than, or equal. Right. So 7 over 10 blank 0.07. Shall we convert these two values in the same unit? Shall we convert this one into a decimal? So 7 over 10, when you convert into decimal means you have to move one decimal place. The answer is 0.7. So which is greater now? 0.7 or 0.07. Here see, the unit value is 0, 0. 10th value is 7, 0. So the greater number is 7 over 10. The next one, 23% or 0.23. So shall we convert this 23% as a decimal? So how to convert 23 over 100 as a decimal? So this is as a fraction. So move to decimal places. 0.23, 0.23, 0.23 is equal. Next one, 75%, 4 over 5. So let's divide 4 over 5. 4 you cannot divide, you have to borrow from here. From there, it's 5 times 0, 0, 4, keep the decimal place 40. So 40 when you convert into a, when you divide by 5, it's 8. 0.8. 0.8, 75%. So we'll convert this one also into a decimal. Move to decimal place 0.75, 0.8. So which is greater? 4 over 5 is greater. If not, you can convert this one as a percentage also. Here the 75 over 100. How to convert this one into 100? You can multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 20. Then you can convert it into 100. But both ways, you will get the same answer. So the greater value is 4 over 8.